1 2 microphone. Check 1 2 microphone. To start up that microphone. Forgot to start up that microphone. What's going on, everybody? Bottom line. The link. I need to post these links. I need to post this link to all the social medias around the world. How's everybody doing tonight? Get ready to post a link and get ready to watch the stream. Oh, hello, Josh Brown. You want to learn something stupid, Josh Brown? I thought today was Friday. And we came to 7 o'clock. I was waiting for Wade. And I was like, Wade, where is that live stream? And then I checked, but it was not Friday. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Wednesday, time to stream, because nobody streams on Wednesday. But sometimes they do. Who streams on Wednesdays at 7:30? I don't know anymore. You know what? I just don't know anymore. You wish it was Friday? Oh, have you figured out your table setup? Excuse me, I'm not drawing yet. I am still posting these links to social. I did it on posted this on Facebook. I'm gonna do it on the other Discords that I'm a member of. Bam, you get that? Stop it, okay, what else? Ink Pulp. Bam, you get it too. I don't know if this helps. I don't know if there's any carryover posting on these Discordias. But you know what? You just never know. You would just never know. How are you doing tonight, Josh? What time is it over there? 11? Today's Wednesday? Man, it feels like Friday for some reason. I watched the live stream from Wade's last night. No, you know what? Maybe because that still doesn't make sense. I watched Wade's last night. I had to save images from our online canvas to post a brand new canvas on Wednesday, this morning. So I did that. That should have made me realize today was still Wednesday. For some reasons, I was not reminded. I'll post the live stream here. Let's see. Are you ever part of like some new Discords that you don't know if you're gonna stay too long, but you post in there anyways? What else do I post on TikTok? I don't think so. I'll post on Twitter. I highly doubt there's any carryover. Twitter stuff. I'll do it anyways. You just never know. It's always, you just never know. What's up, Bronson? Oh wait, let me get to Josh Brown. Mostly figured out, have some more stuff to make still. Dang, still making shit. Oh yeah, well you did have those that rack of, you had those racks of unheaded racks. I can't wait to be done. I get paid next Thursday, so I'll pick up that Kaiju original to have in the table. Okay, yeah, let me know. Let me know. Why is it called Big Buford, Brunson? I don't know why. I know Big Buford is from the Rally's Burger. I don't know, I guess it just got into my head, and Big Buford, it just sounds funny. Big Buford, like big. It might have been it might be a chicken coop thing too. Shit, I probably stole it from them. That food song that they did, I think they did say Buford in it. Maybe they could have even said Big Buford. Oh, oh, you're asking why that burger's called Big Buford? I don't know. Is the man's name Buford? Buford Rally? Rally Buford? I'm Rally Buford. This right here is the Big Buford. Have some. Figured I would start on this one. This is like the easiest one. Let's get it out of the way. You could call this a tiny Buford. I started so early that I didn't even pick out my micron pens for tonight. How much more printing do you have, Josh Brown? A whole rack of heads? Are you gonna print the whole rack of heads, or you got heads already? Someone sent a DM asking a similar question about the Buford. Why do you always say Big Bufords? Why do you call us Bufords? I just said, oh, I thought it was just a funny name. He said, oh, that's crazy because that's my name. Oh, oops. I mean, that's not that funny of me. Big Buford, though. You gotta eat rallies. This is the second page of Ghostman Steps. Ghostman is a character created by friend of the show and in the and it is in the comment section. Raymar Brunson. Raymar Brunson. Brunson and I were talking one night, and we got the idea to trade characters, where he would write and draw an Angriest Warrior story, and I would write and draw a Ghostman story. Both 20 pages each, with plans to release it on fund it on Kickstarter. It's the easiest way to do it. Not super easy, but it gets it out there with the Kickstarter. Big refers to the burger's large size and substantial nature. Buford, a marketing name chosen for the burger to make it sound distinctive and memorable. Damn, really looked it up. Not named after anyone, just sounds good basically. Okay. Just sounds good basically? Dang, you're just some basic ass Bufords then. Dang, those are some basic ass Bufords. I don't know where to go now. I don't know where to start at. I know I want to start on this first panel. I just don't know where though. Where do we go now? Basic Buford is good. You don't like basic ass Buford? You're a basic ass Buford. Shut the fuck up. You're a basic ass Buford. You start with the pews. I'm also like trying to figure out, do I need the ruler or do I just go straight up no ruler? I'm pulling out some microns, the 08, 03, 05, if I can find it. Come on, 0505 and a 01. My regular go-to 5-piece micron. Acronius. Well, we do have J in the foreground, so maybe that's the one that we draw first. What's up, Dylan? Where have you been? Dylan Magoy? Magoya de Talaso. Drinking my hot ass coffee. When this was drawn, I made sure to put just a little bit extra emphasis on the butt crack wrinkles, just to make it more funny, comical. I'm all right. I just had dinner. How are you tonight? I'm doing okay. Trying to get this page. I don't know if this page is going to be done tonight, but I'm trying to get as much done. This page. And Dylan, any thoughts on Buford? Big Buford, the name Buford. Do you have any takes? They call them takes now. We don't call them, they don't call it thoughts anymore. Takes now. Oh, you know what? I could just use the Tombaus. I'm gonna get this up with a Tombaus. The water bottle back. Has anyone ever had a big Buford from rallies? I don't think I've ever. I don't think I've ever had such a thing. Oh, we've had rallies before. You know what? We usually. This is like during school. We would just get the curly fries. You would eat a cup of curly fries. Can't believe we did that. There's a black thing there. I'm gonna cut it this way. Dang, is this running out already? Maybe I'll use this for... No, I'll throw this away. I'm gonna get a new one. Ever been to one? I'm not sure if we have them here. Oh, where are you? Oh, that's right. You're in Thalasso. I don't think Thalasso gets rallies. What's it? Rallies and checkers. Checkers. Oh man, I forgot what the other one was. There's Carl's Jr. and I forgot what it is, what it's called in the other states. Carl's Jr.'s. What is it? I just saw photos from the Toy Migos Discord of Jada Toys Balrog and Kuma. They look good. And then someone else posted Storm Arena's Akuma, and that one looks good too. I think I'm gonna get all three. Should not, but I think I'm going to. Oh, Hardee's. That's right. Thank you. Carl's Jr. is Hardee's. Anybody working on anything tonight? Brunson, are you still waiting? The log line, if I can remember it, for Ghostman is a vigilant spirit of justice must protect the innocent from an ever constant evil by utilizing his paranormal skills. A vigilant spirit of justice must utilize his paranormal skills to protect the innocent lives of an ever-present evil. I think that's what I came up with when I was reading Brunson's the first issue. Oh, Brunson, do you have on you the second issue? Brunson is also selling the second issue, or Brunson's second issue of Ghostman, and first issue, I believe, of Ghostman is available at Cosmic Line, but I'm trying to get it through Brunson directly. Dylan, do you draw too? Dylan, I think I saw you in someone else's podcast either earlier today or yesterday. Oh, it was Artcasters that I saw you at? Oh, okay. Well, hey, thanks for watching the stream here. Finally got to do a live stream. I had to push myself to do this. Sometimes I have to cover the camera. We have a very tight space in here. Thank you for watching the Artcast episode. I guess you're a regular on there. Artcasters, I did that. Their last stream last Thursday. Last week Thursday. They talk to artists. We do various things, mostly comic book stuff. We talked about Ink and Drink and kind of the history of it, why it exists, and the evolution of it, where we were able to do group projects and get those funded as Kickstarters. What's up, JG? Oh, I'm sorry I wasn't playing all my sound effects. What's up, JG? Oh, come on. For whatever reason, it took out the Oh, you know what? Let's do. What if I did this? Oh,
GG, are you in the chat? GG Art World. I am Brunson.
I am Brunson.
I am Brunson.
Oh! 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 Oh!
I might call Josh Brown a friend because of that. Happy birthday, Brunson.
Last time I talked about the Tom Sharpling podcast, his intro, he'll have his intro, and then in the beginning, before he talks or says anything, he has his iPad up and he's just playing a bunch of sound drops.
Do you really want me to bang bang?
It was good. Oh, also, Brunson, you might like this, but Doug Pound did play this. Okay. JJ, what are you up to? JJ, what are you up to? Okay, going back to 08. I'm gonna move into the hands. I'll zoom it in for a touch. Okay. See, that's the thing. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Shit. Okay. So what that mean? Oh, so I can't zoom in too close because then the camera blocks the light. Oh shit. Gladys, what's up, Gladys? Gladys Knight and the Pips? Shit, it's fucking Gladys Knight and the Pips. What's up, Gladys? Gladys Knight and the Pips. Jello. Hello. What song is that? Gladys, are you still hiding? Our last ink and drink at Supply and Demand is tomorrow. October 9th. I'll move down just a little bit. How's past that? You know what I'm saying? The last at that venue. Man, see, I keep forgetting what I did with these hands. Oh. What the hell was I looking at? Okay, what is... Where's the next? Down the street. Supply and Demand is closing down. That sucks. It sucks they're closing down. Last month was supposed to be was scheduled to be our last one, but the owner reached out and asked to have another one because they wanted to be. They still had more time during this month, and since they still had time, they were able to schedule another one. They scheduled it too. I didn't even ask for a date. They said they gave the date. All we did was say yes, sir. And, they made it happen. Rest in peace, yeah. We're trying to keep the location of the other venue a surprise. But I'm probably the one that's the most blabbermouth. Iguanas or Lava Lounge? No. You go up or go down more south on Anaheim from the initials is AA. We're gonna have the AA meeting. So you got this line here, but I don't know if I ink that line. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. No, not at all. Gladys, have you been? What have you been up to? JG, what have you been up to? We're doing it at Applebee's. AA Gladys, yeah. They have a parking lot. Yeah, it's a small parking lot, but it's better than no parking lot. It's not too far from supply and demand, so people still know where to go, and if people are familiar, they know the area enough. So it's not too much of a change. The other members, the other co-founders, they wanted to keep it a secret. They didn't want to announce any. We didn't want to announce anything before the last event at Supply. I think for the utmost and foremost, I think it's that. Because even before we found the venue, and we found the venue from one of our the other co-founders knows their event planner, so we were able to get in cool with them. The place where the bees eat apples. Production meetings. It's a place where they filmed True Blood. The True Blood bar. Boneless wings for every artist, debone right before your very eyes. Did anybody watch Brent Weinbach's special? It was good. It was good. Oh, is 10 minutes a shab tonight? Your OG. Yeah, it seems like they're going to be very accommodating. They mentioned that, or at least what one of the co-founders said, Roshi. You might could say that. I think that's fine. Roshi, the co-founder. The Roshi, June, and I were the co-founders of the Ink and Dry Ink. But they said that the bar is going to bring in the outside tables inside, and then the house lights will be on, and we'll be able to all draw together once again. One of the other contenders, one of the bigger contenders, there was two other ones that were mentioned more, Beer Lab and what's the other one? Damn, I forgot the other one. It's on Atlantic. It's a new bar though, Gladys. I don't know if you'd know it. Do you like the special, JG? I liked it too. I like the ending. The weird ass ending. I was all like, what is that? JG, were y'all like, what is it? The ending had that mask that was lifted up. What day of the month are they giving you guys? I don't know. but they are giving us. There is a date for it. I won't announce that either. I can DM it to you if you're really curious. But what was you asking? Oh, it's a Wednesday. The date that they gave us. So it might just be Wednesdays. What we want and what the point is too is that we take their dead days. They're not going to give us a weekend. You know, they're booking bands and other stuff on the weekends. The big shows. And obviously we cannot. We're not going to compete with that. So you can just take popular culture. Yes, that's the special. I think it's Wednesday. So I guess they've been booking Thursday shows too. I don't know how much competition they were with supply and demand. They had to have known each other. Because I think the supply and demand guys were already going to that venue. But I could imagine it being a healthy competition. If a band couldn't get booked for that month at one venue, they could ask the other venue if they had space available or the schedule was open. Right? Ghost Man! What's up, Spoony Beard? Spoony Beard in the house. Or Mayan, it's probably Mayan, I always forget. Mayan in the house. They didn't have a mixing license? Oh. Do they still not? Do you even have a mixing license? What's up, Mayan here, of course. I always get tricked, and then I always remember. Number 03 Micron I'm using now. What page are you working on tonight? This is page 2. You see that? Page 2. Ghostman Steps. In this page, one of... I guess we could start with the first page. In the previous page, 3 ghost hunters enter a haunted church. But to find a ghost, and boy ever do they find a ghost. And the ghost is none other than Ghostman. Ghostman chases them, lets all of them go but one ghost hunter. Oh, that's only supposed to go down there. Oops. He stops one ghost hunter and In page 2, this is the ghost hunter that he stops. And he's telling the ghost hunter that they have done terrible things. And a terrible thing is going to happen to this ghost hunter then and now. Now and then. Right now. It's gonna get blasted. And it does get, then he says he's there. And Ghostman's holding a shotgun, you know. You have a lead into what's coming. And then Ghostman in panel 2 says, "Get up." He says, or I think he says, "Now stand up." Just to make this sense. And then in panel 3 is our splash panel. You have Ghostman here on the bottom. Shotgun blasting at that ghost hunter. And then that's our title sequence. Ghostman Stabs by Erwin Papa. Ghostman created by Raymar Brunson. I thought all churches were haunted. Because the Holy Spirit. This is the Holy Spirit. Yes, Holy Ghost shit. That is, you know what? I use that a bit in the script on the first page. In the first page, I can bring it out. You mind if I bring out the first page? Break that down real quick. Spoilers, right? Oh, you know what? I'll just bring it down instead of taking it out. Move it like dice. Can I go to the whole page? There you go. So on page 1, there's the Ghost Hunter mobile, the van, there's the haunted church, and then all of them are scared, they run away. Ghostman keeps one. But in the dialogue here in the first panel, one of the ghost hunters says, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the holy shit, a ghost. He said, holy shit, a ghost. Run. Oh my god. And then Ghostman says something like, you all may leave, but you must stay. But namaste. So I used the holy shit a ghost. Also, kind of to make it creepier, we put the cemetery right next to the church to imply that it's creepy. Oh, obviously you put it at nighttime. That little panel looks sick. Oh, thank you. Ghosts live in the dungeon beneath every church. Oh, they do. Dungeon ghosts. It is like the mystery machine, isn't it? It's like the mystery machine, huh? Hey, Zoinks, it's like the mystery machine, huh? I'm Shaggy. Yeah, that's my name. Oh, I can just use a 10. Did it like a mystery machine? Jinkies. Shit, where is Velma? I don't know. I do not know. We'll use a 12 and a Bruler to draw these. Steve Bruler. Man, how many of you, did anybody watch Check It Out with Steve Bruler? Oops. That was a good show too. I love that show. Okay. This is also all going to be in, it's going to be in black. Trying to make this, I'm trying to think of this as a black and white comic. So if it's a black and white comic, you gotta use black and white. You gotta rely on your contrasts to render your figures, render your drawing. Keep things flat. Keeping things flat, keeping things and making things rendered has more of a purpose because there is no color. Can you color this still? Of course you can. But when you do color this, but when you do color a black and white comic, I think there's more of a limit to the approach to color. Maybe this is just my preference, but I would stay away from rendering with color, like with blurs and highlights and shading and all that shit. I would stick to simple blends and mostly flats. One thing about Ghostman is that you can keep this character as flat as you want, but because it's so flat and kind of a super identifiable character, although you can keep the shape of it. Would I say, what's the not? Man, I just forgot the word. Not amorphous, I was gonna say abstract, but maybe it is amorphous. Just as long as there's a bump for the head with a blob type body underneath, it'd be flayed out like a bell. You're good to go. They can always be ghost man. You just put in the eyes. It's almost like, I would say it's very similar to the Batman animated cape, where the cape hid the figure, but because there was that head with the ears, you know it's Batman. And now the cape becomes it becomes what becomes gestural for the figure. We are drawing. I don't know how people can join this still. I think I can put the link in here. If anybody wants to draw with us on the online art jam, I can post the link. How do I do that? Copy drawing link? Let me see. Let me know if this works. You might have to sign up for it though. That's for our online art jam. It works like Photoshop. You have multiple layers. You're limited to 10 layers. You can move the layers around, so you can be underneath a drawing or on top of a drawing, but I would not draw directly on top of someone's drawing. I would tend to draw, and also recommend to draw behind people's drawings. If you'd want, I'm trying to figure out what to use. So 08. I finished watching Beat Task like a week ago. It was my first time watching it. Wow, it was so good. I started to rewatch. Did you watch the whole thing? People don't like the last season, the Batman Superman Adventures season with Batgirl and Tim Drake Robin. But I think those ones were still good. They might even be the best animated ones. But no, the other ones were good too. The last season, the character models were more consistent with episode to episode. The earlier seasons, 1 and 2, I believe it was only 2 seasons of BTAS. But the character models varied through episode to episode, studio to studio. But still good. Stories were still good. The Two-Face ones. The Joker ones. So good. You notice there's like some shadows here, and I don't know if I want to add those here. I think I have to, because this one, okay, maybe I don't have to, I just have to draw it, okay. This one, do that because that's the inside of the sleeve. What I'm going to try to see is if I just draw contour of it, because this one has it too. We'll just do that. Maybe I can get away with that. But I'm probably gonna want to add the shadows in there. I didn't really like that. Oh, you didn't. I didn't like the character design changes. Some changes I didn't like. I did not like the Joker design on that last season, but Batman was good. Batgirl was good because Batgirl now should look like oh man, it's a Giordano's Batgirl. And the first Batgirl was good too because she looked like the original costume of Batgirl. I've been watching Justice League Unlimited lately. Oh, what's up, Evan? I need to watch those once again. Yeah, those ones are good too. Even the Justice League ones were good too. And they were trying different stuff with that Justice League. Because remember the first season, not Unlimited, but just the regular Justice League, they were doing 30-minute. They would do 30-minute two-parter episodes, so that, which was like essentially just one episode. They just split it into two, and because they split it into two, they had to write part 1 and part 2. And if you write part 1 and part 2, and you keep splitting up an hour's worth of stories into 2, and then you have a whole season when you only wrote essentially half amount of stories. You wrote 6 stories, you can have 12 episodes. I don't know how many episodes the season was, but essentially it's that. And then when they went to Justice League, those were just then 30-minute stuff. But then there's character arcs with Hawkgirl. Thought that was good. She was with Green Lantern. Plus good stories, side characters, yeah. And then the ending where they looped it in Justice League Unlimited, where they looped it into Batman Beyond. So they made Batman Beyond like a tie into that storyline. Thought that was good too. And then when Terry shows up in that last episode, he looks like a Jack Kirby character with the wider eyes, the 70s looking hairdo. And then you find out he's a clone. Oh my god. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, now let's do 3. No rulers. While I did trace, I will admit I did trace. Did a lot of tracing. I traced the reference of these guns. I'll freehand. I'll freehand it, okay. I'll freehand it. Okay, maybe not that though. Sorry, is my head in the way? I will have to use a straight edge for this though. The line just is too long. I don't think it's long, but it's long. Still long to me. Still real to me. One of the rules that Brunson had with Ghostman was that the weapons that Ghostman conjures up, they're always white. So okay, I said, okay, I will keep it to white. Brunson, I would keep it to white. See, if I kind of want to put these shadows, I think I will add it in, but I think it's too much. Erwin Christ. I did not trace in the later pages though. Starting from page 9, I stopped tracing. I just looked at the the reference. I was against tracing, but man, does it make the guesswork. It eliminates the guesswork. But if you do it enough, you build this memory where you remember how big and how the shapes connect to form a gun, how big and the proportions against each other. So now you can draw it without reference. The bitch part, when you still have to rely on reference, from profile views, I think there's a lot of profile views of the guns. Those are kind of easy. You can almost just look at the reference when doing it. But once foreshortening happens and guns get into perspective, you gotta rely on the references more. For these shadows, I'm gonna use a 0-1. That was the idea from the get-go. The only thing that I can't, that's supposed to be in shadow, is the feet, the sole area, but I'm not gonna shade it because the background is black. Background's black and the soles are black, and it's gonna look weird. So for comic graphic purposes, you can, I guess you could say comic book logic, so that the character reads better. I draw the line of the sole to show dimension. I just won't shade it in. It's just like, I'll put the shade in for this hand here, but because there's a shadow here, I should put shadow here. And yeah, maybe I will. The first I was okay, but I can be light. Oh, we'll do that. Kind of Bisley this a little bit. Bisley's. Mossberg 12 gauge. Yeah, Mossberg. There's a later shotgun. It's Mossberg, but I think they call it Maverick. And then when I was looking at shotguns, I guess it really didn't really matter, but it mattered a little bit. Aren't there like game shotguns or sport shotguns where it's only for clay shooting? I was like, oh, maybe should I pay attention to that? But I did try to make it where I wasn't picking the ones that they would use in sport. There's a Maverick 88 shotgun that I used later on. And I picked that one because I saw a video of it. Because what I also had to do too, because I couldn't just rely on I said this last time. I couldn't just rely. I used Sketchfab for the 3D renders of objects. In this case, this gun. So I'll look it up, and then I look up shotguns so that I could also match it. Because this one, I think it just says shotgun. I just looked up shotgun on Sketchfab, so I had to match it. I saw that it was a Mossberg, or maybe it was already a Maverick. But for the Maverick one, I looked up Maverick because I had to see the scale proportion with the gun to the person. Because I could have easily drawn this gun a lot bigger than it is now. I still had to figure out what the proportion was. And what it looked like being held. You don't want to draw the gun too big or too small or too big. Anybody do the gun range? I've never done it. I don't want to do it, but I'm also kind of scared. I want this shadow on this ghost man to appear kind of like scratchy straw type of rendering, not super fluid flow blend. To contrast, if it's scratchy here, then it makes the rest of Ghost Man more smooth because he's totally flat. While you do have the angles of the wrinkles here, it's really wrinkled because it's only happening there. I could have added some rendering on the chest area to kind of define the pecs a little bit, and then I could also have like added some swoops down here to show the flow of the skirt area. You just keep it flat. It's a ghost. You keep the silhouette of the ghost shape intact. Don't touch it. No nose. You could, and probably there will be someone that might do a nose render like the anime. The thing that I do with the nose is with the anime shading on top. I don't do it. Not for Ghostman. Keep Ghostman as flat as it can be. Shadows, if you can work it in like this, yeah, go for it. But this is done to help contrast with the flat. Does Ghostman name his things like Batman, like Batarang and Batmobile? Oh, not yet. Oh, not yet. I think it looks cool, shorter, longer barrel. Looks more like hunting shotgun. Yeah, yes. Yeah, that was one of the things too. Like, okay, I need to see how long the barrel is. Because even still, placing the gun on the hands, most of the times the barrel always poked out. Oh, the handle poked out on the bottom. But looking at a reference, the handle never pokes out. Like people's hands, like fully envelope around the handle. Every time I placed it on Ghostman, even though Ghostman kind of has a little bit bigger hands, maybe not. I'm just destroying the handle always poked out, so I had to like just not draw the handle on the back. Yeah, once again, maybe I should have like a sticky note here. Ghostman is a character created by Brunson here, Raymar Brunson. So I'm doing this under pressure. I gotta make it look good for Brunson. What do you want to do? Should we move on to the next panel, or do you want to see all the blacks in here? I kind of want to see all the blacks. I always say, I said it in the Artcasters interview too, doing these live streams is almost a performative thing. In my head, I feel that it is performative. In a sense. To some degree. To some degree, obviously we're drawing to be drawing. But if you're doing a live stream, you're drawing to an audience. And I don't know, I guess the audience has some expectations of what they want to see. I also may be just too paranoid of thinking of what audience expectations is. I also realize that not everybody A lot of people are artists that watch other artists' live streams. Brunson the boss. The audience is mostly artists. The audience is mostly The audience is mostly artists watching the live stream. But some audience members don't draw, but they do like to watch people create. And that's when I feel like I have to be performative. Oh yeah, guess what? I brought these other brushes from my paint set that I don't use, like these tiny ass brushes. I was thinking, like, can I use these brushes for inking? I don't know. Look how fucked up this got. I don't even know why the bristles are even as short as they are. But I have these. Maybe we can try these out sometime. I just don't know what for. I was thinking for like sound effect, text, kind of like how Daniel Warren Johnson does it. Daniel Warren Bronson does it. Daniel Warren Brunson. But let's set in oh yeah, so then with that performative thing, it's like it feels like you'd want to finish a panel before moving on to the next panel. If I was drawing this all by my lonesome, I would have moved on to the next panel. But since we're all here, we might as well finish a panel so that we have a finished panel. Daniel Warren Brunson says two shits. Oh shit, because Warren Johnson only says two poops.
Two poops. Two poops. Two poops.
How does Daniel Warren Johnson say two shits? Two shits. I can't get low like Brunt. Two shits.
Ooh. Oh, there's a penis. Sorry.
JG, are you in the chat?
I am Brunson.
What's up, Brunson?
This is the way it is.
Okay, let's do this. I already have it out, so let's just do this. We'll mask off. Mask off the white areas.
In this room, as you can see,
I wish I could just draw with this, so I don't have to do this step. The other tip would, or the other thing I would do is use the pentel. Let's try the pentel. I'm not gonna mess it up. Although we can fill this in small enough to fill that in with that. Anybody use brushes when they ink? I've seen people do good inking with the pinstripe brushes. I don't know what number or what those ones are called. The long bristled brushes. Okay, so far we're doing a good job with this. I've not fucked up yet. It's always like a waiting game using this pencil. Watching where I'm gonna look it up. You fucking idiot! You fucking bulbous idiot! Have you ever been called a bulbous idiot? To your face? Also realizing that live streams are mostly watched in the background, which is totally fine. I do the same thing too. There are some people that watch. I'll do it too. I'll even watch 2 live streams at the same time. Peekaboo. Dagger brushes. I hate seeing updates about his art book because they never say they're ready to ship. What was the last update? I don't even remember. Evan Patton uses dagger brushes. Oh, is that what they're called? Dagger brushes? Dylan. A brush pen? Yes. A brush? No. Brunson. I've been called a troglodyte. Oh shit. Is it by a boss? Or like a boss? Your girlfriend call you a troglodyte? Was it your girlfriend? Oh, dear Lord. To be called a troglodyte. What did you do to be called a troglodyte? I did brushes 7 days a week. And that's a big fat brush. Oh, I know with that brush, but that's round number 7. That's round number 7, B. I'm numbers guy, B. Oh, this brush is Tiger's brush. Called Tiger Tail. Some dude on Halo player. Halo players. Troglodyte. Troglodytes. Cavemen. Cave women. Oh, that's the first time I heard a troglodyte was on a hip hop, on a rap song. What song is that? Troglodytes. Cavemen. Cave women. And then I also heard it was used in oh man, it's like a Tomahawk movie or something. It's a long process drawing. It's almost like the opposite of a live stream because it's a very slow. Depending on your art styles, it's a very slow process. It's a slow ass burn of a thing. You think anybody, Brunson, JG, do you think anyone's gonna show up to audio chat tonight? What also makes it easy to draw is like opening your mouth when you draw, because that helps you concentrate. Did you know that? It's artist secret hack. Open your mouth, and you concentrate better. I have this coffee and it's probably not even lukewarm anymore. It's probably room temperature. Can we finally do it? Not yet. Oh man, I forgot to draw the ink lines on the bottom down there. But I'm drawing poses. I will skew and edit the proportions so that to a way where I think it reads better. In case in point, I don't even know if it even matters or not, but I think it does. To me, in mine eyes, Bone Tomahawk, yeah, that's the one. Tomahawk movie. Nope, not until we all do. If not until we all do, yes. If more than 3 people are on at once, yes. Case in point here, this sliver of light, I was gonna turn that black. That originally was gonna be black. Why? Because that was supposed to be the shadow of the left leg, right? If both legs reside here, then we turn that black. But for some reason, I thought this black shape here was too oh man, I hate that I don't know the words. All right, I can't find the words. It might have been like a distraction, or it might have like would been too much of a presence if this whole thing was black. So I pretended to think that, okay, if this leg is angled up a bit, maybe the left leg here is also angled in the same position, which they would be. And if they're angled in the same position where it's slightly up, it's traveling from down here to up here. If this is the shin, here's the shin, and then the shin would be right in here. The way, because the pants sag, right? It's second skin. It hangs lower than skin, obviously, and they would hang down here. So then when you had light still showing at the bottom, then you could follow through with the pew and add the pew seats, the lines for the pew seats there. But there's a follow through up there. And then now we can color everything black. Domineering. Maybe that is the word, on domineering. I don't want it to be domineering. Yeah, dominating, yes. Domineering. Terminator X. So I'll pull this back a little bit so we can make sure that this panel is whole ass in the shot. Thank you to Brunson and via. Thank you to Ryan Benjamin via Brunson about this Q-tip inking hack. Use a Q-tip to fill in your flats, fill in your spot blacks instead of a brush. Why? Because you don't have a brush you have to clean. Q-tip you can just throw away. It covers just as well as a brush. And if you're a cheapskate, you can keep, not even dip back into the brush. Look at that. I'm not dip back into the bottle. Look how much coverage I'm getting. It's not as dark, no, but it is covering it. And if it's not as dark, then guess what? You just dip back in again. This one I'll dip with the, I'll use the pencil. Oh, see, that's too much ink. See, anyway. Oh, I forgot. I'm in the whole shot. I have to move it. I just moved myself. How long have we been going? An hour and 27? Man, it felt longer than that. It felt longer than that. Shit. Just dip a little bit. I always put too much ink in the bottle, more than I needed. I always try to conserve it, but I always end up pouring out more than I need. Look at that. Look how clean this panel 2 is with the flat. It's just black and white, no renders whatsoever. And it's so easy to read. That's satisfying as hell. I knew we wanted to see the blacks laid in. If I spend another 2 hours on that third panel, as big as it is, this is more than 2 hours. I'm telling you now, this is gonna take more than 2 hours to finish. You would have had to waited more than 2 hours for this to set in. I was like, let's just set it in now. See, now everything makes sense. The white of Ghostman, it's fucking white. You can also kind of see like how where I didn't have to render the shadows in here, but to give some depth, we'll put it in there. But then again, make the shadows scratchy, not crosshatch, blend, render like this does. Oh, and then also here too, you can see the outline of the feet. If it was black, you would not like this would totally be gone. Like the bottom of that line would be the bottom of the foot. This would just like look weird. But because of its perspective and you're showing that this is higher than the ground, you have to draw the bottom of the soles, but just don't shadow it. Another thing I forgot to do was add the shadows here. It kind of looks fine, but let's just add shadows in anyways. I had a 10 here. Oh yeah, so I should not 10. Put the 10 away. Fuck the paint away. Hey. Doombot, get into the spooky season, AC. What's up, Doombot? Doombot's here. Josh Brown is here. All we need is John to the Rod. John to the Ross. Oh, okay. I was looking like, did I accidentally put this up like that? What else needed to be inked? Oh, in between the hands. Oh, I guess if everyone's here, toy people that are here, anybody, any pre-orders? Any pre-orders? Yes, Doombot, this is a story called Ghostman's Steps. This is page number 2. Ghostman is created by Raymar Brunson, who is in the chat. So shout out to Brunson. This is what we did for today's stream. I'm gonna hang out maybe another 30 minutes, maybe an hour. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna work on this panel. Maybe we'll do the easiest part, which is the Ghostman part. Minus the hard part is the gun. New Legion zombies and skeletons going up on Friday. Oh, you saw? I missed the live stream, but I saw the photos. I believe they're $45 zombies with $20 soft goods pack. Well, that's kind of cool. 65, so it's like a your basic standard Mythic Legion's price. That's not too bad. A male and female. Skeletons. I might get the skeletons because I missed out, but I believe the skeletons are blind bags. Yeah, yellow skeleton. A skeleton is all black skeleton. I forgot how much skeletons are. I think that Joe Pythona goes up tomorrow for Pulse members. And NECA NYC stuff. What is that? What is the James Groman TMNT Metaluna Mutant Robot Monster Crane going up? I still want that, and I want the What If movie Bebop and Rocksteady. But what? But this is how I sound. But this is how I sound. And this is how I sound. No. This is how I talk. Skellies are blind boxes. Oh, skeletons are only 20? Oh my gosh, they make it so tempting. Yeah, you have the skeletons, Josh Brown. Of course you do. I wanted to get the 4-pack from last year, but I just did not. I don't even know what Joe Pythona is. Joe Pythona. Look at him on the phone. Joe Pythona. Oh, G.I. Joe Pythona. Oh, that's going up. You got that? Oh, the pre-order goes up tomorrow for Pulse members and NECA NYC stuff too. Oh, yeah, you just said that too. Okay. You gotta get that. I don't know if we need that. It doesn't look cool though. I wanted the other guy too, the winged mutant Joe Cobra Law guy, but I did not. Articulation, oh, I always think about articulation. I was like, it's not gonna be articulation. The joints are gonna be there, but I'm not going to be able to move it.